Well, right now, I'd like to welcome John Cunningham, and John is the general manager of both Nissan of Irvine and Nissan of San Juan Capistrano. John, great to have you here today.
Great to be here.
Big shoes, you know, two different dealerships, right?
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy you're here today, and I have to comment, I love the whole Star Wars campaign that Nissan did when the movie came out, and you look at all the great vehicles that they have. Of course, they have the legendary Z here, but what they really have to offer is something for everyone, right?
Yeah, for everything from a small car all the way up to a big SUV and everything in the middle. Nissan's done a really good job in this lineup trying to make sure that we had a little bit of everything for everybody.
Yeah, in fact, we got several on the screen today. I couldn't fit all of them, but there's even more than this. Nowadays, compared to maybe even 5 years ago, people are shopping differently, right?
A lot of people are shopping online, and in the past, you'd go to 3, 4, 5 different dealerships and spend, months looking at a vehicle or looking at different vehicles to try to find what you really wanted. Now you can go online and just narrow down your search, and you could narrow it down to where you just have to go to one dealership and buy the car you want because you've done all your shopping online.
Yeah, and what's very nice is you can first maybe go on to the Nissan website, the main one, to kind of see the vehicle you want, then kind of figure out what you want, and then go on your websites and pinpoint exactly what they have on the lot, right?
Yeah, and we made it easy. We came up with a landing page for people. So it was southocnissan.com, to where they can go there and choose which dealership is more convenient for them to get to. And then they can go there, browse all the inventory, whether it was new, a pre-owned car, or certified pre-owned car. And between both stores, we generally have something that would suit anybody's needs as far as budget or the type of size vehicle they're looking for.
Yeah, and I've certainly shopped online before, and you know what, the way I really judge it is once I pick something that I want and send that off is the personal part of it that comes back in the form of an email, sometimes it's a text, but that's where all the fine staff at both your dealerships really come into play, right?
Yeah, we've got I'm blessed to have a really good team working around me at both of our stores. And what I try to get them to do is reach out by phone first, so nothing gets lost in an email or a text message. They can actually try to get in touch with somebody. But if the person isn't ready for that yet, I tell them by all means, send them an email, give them the information that they're looking for, and just answer the questions. That's one thing that's got to be frustrating is, hey, I just want to know if this color's available. You get an email that doesn't even answer any of the questions you're looking for.
Yeah, you're right. You get sort of like it's almost like a form email that comes back.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll get that back because it basically says, hey, we got your email, we'll get back to you. That's fine, but then you want that still that personal touch that people do expect. As far as you get in there, you kind of find what you want, and of course, nowadays online, you can even pinpoint the price right down.
Oh yeah.
It comes to the point that if people don't have the cash to buy it outright, which very few people probably do, is come to the financing. And people, that's the part that people get nervous on, right?
A lot of people get nervous about it. And one thing is the relationships that you have with your consumers and then also the lenders. The lenders play a big key in that. And being able to help people out with, people, whether they have challenged credit or great credit, everybody just wants to be taken care of. Everybody wants to know that, nobody's trying to hide anything from them. We're very transparent at our stores, and we break down everything from the sales price to the payment to the finance charge, so everybody knows exactly where they're at. And we'll never tell people, hey, this is your only option. We give them options and let people choose what's best for them.
Yeah, and I think that's a great way to do it. The fact that you have two dealerships gives people options, right?
100%.
Yeah, of course, the one close to this community is Irvine over in the Irvine Auto Center, right?
Yeah, right across the freeway from here.
But down the road on Camino Capistrano is the San Juan location. And what's really great about having two places like that, if somebody's looking for a particular vehicle, you've got two stores that you can look at, right?
Oh yeah, and if it's more convenient for somebody to travel to Irvine, but the vehicle happens to be in San Juan, we can bring the vehicle over there. It's not that big of a deal. We try to be as accommodating for people as we can.
Yeah, I think that's great. Now, used cars. New cars are fantastic, but a lot of times people like to buy something that's a few years old, and now one of the advantages is all the fairly new used cars, meaning they've come off of leases. More and more people are leasing now, so therefore you have a greater inventory of cars that are only 2 or 3 year old, right?
Oh yeah, and right now with those cars that come off leases, we have a great certified pre-owned program that Nissan offers, to where a 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty comes with the vehicle.
Yeah, that is very nice. Now, the certification, as far as the used vehicles go, there's dozens and dozens of things that vehicle must go through to get certified. It's not even with Nissan, it's not every Nissan vehicle that comes in that gets certified, right?
No, it's got to go through a rigorous inspection, make sure, and they break it down to some of even the most simple things, like, hey, you have to have 2 keys in order to certify the vehicle.
Oh, really?
Some people trade in a car, they only happen to have
true.
1 key on them, and how many times people go buy a pre-owned vehicle asking, well, hey, do I get a second key or not?
Yeah.
At least this one, with certified pre-owned cars through Nissan, you have to have 2 keys.
That's nice, because those keys are expensive nowadays.
Oh yeah, they're like $200 a key.
Don't lose your key. And make sure if you get a used vehicle, it comes with the 2 keys. Now, as far as the trade-in program goes, tell us about that.
We adopted this program through Kelley Blue Book, which we actually, if you wanted to trade in your vehicle to us, we let you appraise it yourself, and it's called a Kelley Blue Book Instant Cash Offer.
Okay.
Yeah, you actually go in, you plug in all the information and the vehicle's history, and we don't want that confrontation, because everybody's trade-in value is always a topic.
Yeah.
So we just let the third party do it, and we let you appraise your vehicle yourself.
That's nice. And of course, if somebody wants to trade something in, it does not have to be a Nissan.
You know what? Nissan, Toyota, Honda, we'll take any make or model. Right now, pre-owned cars are, everybody wants them.
Yeah. Now, another important feature of both your dealerships is the service. And that's important to a lot of people. They want a convenient place to take their vehicle. Now, of course, if you get a used or new vehicle, you're looking at very few needs to come in for service. It's so much easier than what it was years ago. However, you want that to be convenient. You want a pleasant experience. So tell me about that.
Well, the service departments that we have, we're blessed with some really good people and really good friendly staff. You only have to bring your car in now. It used to be every 3 months for an oil change. Now it's every 6.
Yeah.
So that saves you a little bit of time, but we also offer shuttle services and loaner cars. And like I said, it's all about making things as convenient as possible for people, and trying to make that experience when they go to bring their car in for service something that they, as easy as possible without, causing any stress or worry, because, you'd be worried.
Yeah, and you want it easy, even if you're waiting for the vehicle for something like an oil change and tire rotation. You want to know that you can get it back quickly and be on your way.
Oh yeah, very
And you have the
efficient.
shuttle service if somebody needs that, right?
Yeah, like I said, shuttle service for anybody that needed to get a ride from here or there, or if they needed, if the car, let's say something was wrong with the vehicle and we needed to keep it overnight, we do offer loaner vehicles as well.
Okay, that's really nice. Now, what's also nice is that, according to John here, they have the best coffee and donuts.
Yeah, you gotta love some coffee. It helps me get going every morning.
Yeah. Do you have the donut, the maple with the bacon on it?
My wife is trying to keep me away from that. She's having a hard time doing that,
I should probably be away from that myself. Well, you've got some great programs here, and you offer a preferred program for Laguna Woods residents, right?
Yeah, we offer additional incentives. Depending on the vehicle that they're looking at, they'll receive up to an additional $500 off a car.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Based on, no matter what the price is on there. Also, in our service department, they get an extra 10% off any service that they do.
All right, that sounds great. And of course, again, they have so many vehicles to choose from, whether you want a small sedan, a large SUV, anything in between, a truck if you'd like, or if you want a Z. I know so many people here probably remember, I do anyway, the first 240Z. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
All right.
What a fun car, and it was great for them to bring that back.
Yeah, I still call them a 240Z. That's so how old I am. John, fantastic to have you on today.
It was great to be
here.
here.
Now, what's that website again for both your dealerships?
SouthOCNissan.com.
All right, very easy to remember. We'll see you again.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back.